Greetings. We are pleased to be here in this time and place, and we are wanting you to feel the connection of belonging. We understand that many of you are concerned about reintegrating into life and belonging, from some of you from an early age and some of you now. And what we want to say is that the belonging or the longing that you may feel at times, mm, or the dissonance of the belonging, is certainly a dichotomy as it comes from your physical and non-physical selves. In other words, when you come into your body, you are non-physical coming into a physical coat, if you will. You're trying on a new coat, and oftentimes it feels like you have to squish yourself into that coat, and you have to be able to mm, identify who is this, and what am I, and where am I, and what am I doing in this, and how do I adjust to this. And for some of you it may feel very sluggish because non-physical is not contained, and when you are in a body it may feel somewhat like containment, and sometimes you spill over that containment, and sometimes you go deep inside of that containment. However, mm, the essence of who you are, that non-physical part of you, is expansive. And many of you will allow yourself to feel that expansiveness when you dream, and when you meditate, and when you do some energy opportunities. In other words, when you allow yourself to fly again. And for many of you, the dissonance of feeling like you do not belong sometimes, or longing to go back home, if you will, is a real feeling for you from a third dimensional point of view. It is, again, we speak many times of Dorothy and there's no place like home, when she mm, mm, goes outside of herself to look for answers. And mm, as we have also said, and we will say again, that oftentimes there is a storm that comes first. There is an energy or something that builds, that moves you towards something. And while you're in the storm, it doesn't feel good. It's scary. It's something that you're not sure about. It is the unknown. And through that process, of course, she landed in Oz, and everything was a different color, and everything was more alive and unique. And what she ends up finding out, of course, is that there is no place like home. And we have said before, a good anchor for you would be to click your heels 3 times and realize that all the answers of what you are seeking is within you. And when you have a longing for something, then what you are doing is you are asking for connection. And all you have to do in order for you to feel connected is to, of course, turn up your life force and turn up your blue flame. We are speaking of the blue flame a lot these days because many of you have diminished your life force because of you've been told to. In other words, you're not supposed to go out. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. There is a lot of fear and anxiety that has been permeating the consciousness. There is guilt, there is grief. And for many of the light workers, and for many people who are way showers and wanting to make a difference, they access this and they understand this and they feel this in a very big way. And for sometimes, for many of you, you will shut that down. You will shut down that feeling. You will shut down that expansiveness because it hurts too much at times. And what we want you to know is that you are belonging, that you are connected, to absolutely turn up your blue flame from your belly. And it is a pilot light. In other words, you have your GPS as a pilot does, and this is your pilot light, to actually take your pilot light and turn it up. And we understand that many of you have been persecuted or judged, and you have put yourself out there, and you don't want to be seen because it's hurt, or someone has judged you, or they may think that there's something wrong, or that it shines a light in their eyes and then they can't see, and therefore you feel bad because of that. Many things have happened when you shine your light bright. For some of you, you have shined your light and it has become overwhelming and mm, mm, almost burned out, is what many of you have mm, talked about and identify as. But what we are saying is this, that your pilot light, your blue light, your chi energy, your life force is never out. It is always burning. It is a matter of allowing yourself to feel that and to turn that up inch by inch, little by little, with the knowing that all of the moths to the flame that come to you from that flame are attracted to you because of your light. Your light shines. You are a beacon of light. And when you diminish your light and you're afraid to show up, or maybe you're doing something new and you've had to, this one always talks about pivot from what's happened in the world, and things are unusual and different, and you're seeking answers and looking outside and what should I do next, and how is this going to show up, and what will become of me, and how am I going to do this, and how am I going to be received. And it is exacerbated now because of the mass questioning that is going on in the world. Many of you are asking this because of the unknown. It is an evolvement. And let us just say now that it will be resolved. This evolvement will be resolved. In other words, this is a transient time, as is all time, as you know. Past, present, and future are happening all at once. It is just your focus of that you can call present or past or future. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed. Mm. We understand there could be a deepening of all of this and allowing yourself to feel this in a way that is best serving you